is gonna need work. Not sure what I'm gonna do here yet. I may have to call in some reference pictures, which I mean, that's fine. So now what I want to do is, now that I've kind of got the bug, she's here, bring down a marking line here. So if I go like that and I put there, so she's right here, which is this, which means she is standing a bit over. So this thing is gonna come down probably here. I'll just mark it. That's there. Which means this is probably going to be in around what is that? So that's probably an inch or thereabouts. So if I go so let me just do this. I'll come off of this. So if that comes all the way down, it's probably going to be in that neighborhood there. And I go an inch off of that, which would be kind of there. So she's off of that. So that light, she is probably, yeah, she's probably covering a quarter of that light. So I'm just wondering how, right now I'm trying to figure out how much of this area I want to grab. Do I want to grab just the light and bring it over? Do I want to grab all the grill? This is my spot right here. Like that's my reference spot, because that's the center of the vehicle right there. So if I grab like this, just down to here, and like that, that might work. Let's try it. Copy, Control C. Oh, see, here's a mistake that I make all the time. It says could not complete the copy command because the selected area is empty. I'm trying to copy something that just the head is, so I basically have to go back to the background. Common mistake, a lot of people do it. Copy and then paste, and this one's going to be called left side car. Now I know I copied it from the right, but it's going to end up being the left side of the vehicle. So once again, Control T, Shift, and then bada boom. So that's got to actually go right to there. That's exactly where it's got to go. And see, that's lining up nicely. So that's what's happening there. Now I'm going to show you another trick. Let's let that go in there. Let's take the opacity down on that. So you can actually see that it's overlaid. Like if I bring it right up to the top, our little girl is basically inside the car now. So I'm actually going to bring it back down here. Actually, you know, I don't think I need that layer anymore, so I'm just going to delete it. This is what I want to do. I want to take this, I want to take the opacity, I want to bring it down so I can actually see the underneath layer, and I'm going to actually zoom in here. I'm going to take this tool here, which is the erase tool, shortcut E, or hotkey E, I guess, and I'm going to click on the erase tool. Now it works like the clone, like the healing brush net, except what it does is, you got it, it erases. So I want to make sure that I'm on the left side car layer. Now watch what happens when I come in here. If I actually start, I can see the girl here. If I go full up, I'm covering the girl, okay? But I can see where she is. So what I want to do is, I mean, if you really want to get creative, you can actually go like this, and I can outline where I want her. Most of the time, I'm going to be honest with you, I just freewheel it, because I've done it a lot. It's I'm not going to say it's easy to do, but for myself, I'm pretty confident when I've got my brush. But the reason I'm doing it right now is because I don't have my tablet. I'm better with my pen than I am with my mouse. And also, I wanted to show you basically an alternative way to do it. And this is like really fast, right? So once the marquee, or what they call the marching ants, because you can see them actually marching right now. Once that marquee is highlighted, then you can't go outside the box and make a mistake. So we've just built that. Now, if I actually go full up on that, she is in front of the vehicle. I gotta do this section, and then I gotta do the section that I copied with her face. So let's go down again. What was that? Yeah, okay. So there's, and see what it's doing is it's repairing all of this chunk right here. So that was a good move. That was something that probably saved us a lot of time. I'm going to add to this, so I'm going to click that, which is add. I'm going to zoom in a bit, and I'm just going to add this one section here. Now I can go Harry Carey on this side because that other part of it is hiding it. So for now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab it loose, because I'm going to probably need reference images to build all that. You can see it, I just added it. So I'll take my erase again. I'll come in, you can see how it erases nicely. Like that. Now I can keep going because the other image is actually over top of it. So if I take that and I back out a bit and then actually increase the opacity, now you can start seeing. Now this is where you're going to actually start seeing if it's, yeah, see how those hard lines, we can feather those out. That's not a problem. Once again, I mean, people aren't looking at it up, looking at the photo this close. They're going to be looking at the photo back here. So you want to feather it. Then basically you can take the erase tool, make it smaller, kill the not the opacity, sorry, the actual flow in that of the tool, and actually bink 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 bink. I want left side head, and go erase, and we can soften. What am I doing here? Left side car. See how it's working? So it's basically, I'm not gonna do it right now because it's a really long process. But it will. I just control Z that whole section. I'm more enthralled with working on this part here. So let's see what we got here so far. Those are all full up. So let's back up. Yeah, it's starting to look good. I mean, I can get reference material for the certain kind of gas cap that's on there. I can use this to build this. I can figure something out here. I got the light behind her head where it's supposed to be. I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna do the same thing I did on this side. I'm gonna do now. You know, I'm gonna actually try something here. I'm gonna try the self feathering. We'll try 5. We'll see what it looks like, and if it looks stupid, then we will try something else. But another thing too is that this process, it's like a roadmap. There's always several ways to get to your destination. What I would always suggest is whatever way you're more comfortable with. I mean, some Photoshop people like using certain tools. Some like certain tactics, you know, or tricks or tips or whatever you want to call them. So there is no wrong or right way. The bottom line is, at the end of the day, if the image is restored and the client is happy,